Poverty is an effect, not a cause. Welcome to Streams. On this edition of Streams, I'll be sharing with you fundamental causes of poverty, why people are poor. And if you look at it, very many times, people are focused on the effect, not the causes. And I want to take you beyond the effect so that you can understand what are the causes and you can separate the two. And that takes me to number one root causes of poverty. Not knowing the difference between an effect and a cause. In our lives, in the lives of so many people, you focus only on the effect, whereas the effects that you see in your life, poverty is an example. You don't have enough money in your bank balance. You don't have a job. Those are effects. They are not the causes. They are not the root causes. For every effect you see in your life, there's a cause for it. And if you be realistic and be sincere with yourself, you know some of the ingredients that led to that effect. You know, some people are just lazy or they don't take on opportunities as I went due. Some were not well prepared either for an interview or to, show up with all the necessary capabilities at an opportunity presented to them. Think of it this way. If you have fruits that are bad on a tree, is it the fruits that are the causes? No, fruits are just effects. If the same process that produces that fruit continues to produce bad fruit, if you don't do something to the root, you will still keep getting bad fruit or bitter fruit. So, effect you see in your life is not the cause, and you must understand to separate the effect from the cause. And that's when you can take a change or make a change, as the case may be. Number two, avoiding responsibility. Every poor person that I have seen or have known, they don't take responsibility. If you ask them, why are you in this state? What is the reason you are not able to meet your bills or obligations? It's always the fault of either the system, somebody else, or the economy. What you don't see is taking responsibility. Every rich person, successful person, believes they can create the life they want. And whatever they are enjoying are products of what they have created. And a poor person thinks it's somebody else's fault, it's somebody else's responsibility, or is somebody else's to blame for what they are experiencing. And I love the way a mentor crafted this. He said, if you understand that life is not happening to you, it's happening for you, you have a different, prism with which you look at situations or challenges around you. Number three thing that I've seen why people are poor or they can, build a life of wealth is what I call not being able to separate between asset and liability. I've been in sessions and these has been, debated very many times. I give you a simple analogy, and you can do this at home yourself. Anything that takes money away from you, monthly, weekly, whatever, annually, is a liability. Pure and simple. And anything that gives you money, net income, after all expenses are paid as a net gain, is an asset. Just do a chart and put the one that takes money away from you under the liability column and the one that gives you money under the asset column. You can't confuse it again. And sometimes something that was an asset can become a liability, and you must be able to, rebalance your balance sheet and do it appropriately. Number four root cause of poverty is what I call lack of understanding of financial vocabulary. A lot of people, when you say leverage, OPM, joint venture, they'll be like, what are you talking about? And if you don't understand these financial vocabularies, you can't scale. You can't expand your business. I was in a session in the US and I was asking, room full of people, do you know the opinion of the Fed chair, Jerome Powell? And it was only one person that was conscious of what I was saying. If you don't know, you will know the implication on money supply. You will know the implication on mortgage interest and how money will be released to the market and the borrowings and the opportunities in the financial market. So you need to consolidate this. You must understand the difference between an effect and a cause. You must understand the stark difference between an asset and a liability. You must take responsibility for what is happening around you in your life and in your business. And of course, expand your financial vocabulary. And I believe this will put you in a better state, different mindset to people around you, and you know how to leverage your network and your net worth. Of course, share this with people around you within your team. And don't forget, there's a link on this side for you to subscribe. Help us to scale of this channel. And of course, turn on the notification buttons and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you on the next edition of Streams. Be blessed. Bye for now.